previous weak and ineffective DA, a guy named Cyrus Vance, whose, by the way, whose father gave away the Panama Canal for $1 in perhaps the worst business deal in history, might be the worst deal ever made. After we lost 25,000 people to malaria, the mosquitoes, and billions of dollars to build it many, many years ago. And by the way, today it's one of the most successful enterprises anywhere in the world. Those ships are coming across from China and from every place you can imagine, and they're paying Panama a fortune, money that should be going to us. In what could only happen to Donald Trump, there was actually a Hillary Clinton lawyer with a Hillary Clinton law firm This could only happen to me, I'm telling you, nobody else. All these great politicians, it's never going to happen to you people. Maybe a little bit. Maybe you'll have one investigation or two, but you won't have hundreds. You won't have hundreds. You know, if I fly over a Democrat state, I get a subpoena. I tell my pilots, please just fly. No, these people are sick. But this was a Hillary Clinton lawyer. Think of this. Her lawyer, her law firm, who moved into the Manhattan District Attorney's office and worked for the Manhattan District Attorney, brought his staff along to try and have me prosecuted. How would you like that? So her lawyer actually moved into the prosecutor's office. The lawyer from Paul Weiss, Rifkin, Wharton, and Garrison was working for the Manhattan DA. Is that legal? They may have a major liability. And this was so deeply unethical and wrong, and I think it was illegal, but what do I know? He stayed there for over a year to find any way to get Trump. And you know what? He failed. That just shows you how clean we are. I have a friend who's very smart, very big business person. Many of you would have heard of him. He said, you have to be the most honest person in the world to have survived all of these investigations for years and years. It's true. But I believe the current DA threw him out. I think they threw him out. They saw how unfair it was when the current DA was elected. He saw how unfair it was. But the fact is, he and others, really, you look at this guy, this lawyer, he failed because we've done nothing wrong, and he worked so hard. It's so unethical. Think of it. Hillary's Clinton's lawyer and law firm, they moved into the Manhattan DA's office to get me. And it took us a while. We said, who is this maniac? Turned out to be Hillary Clinton's lawyer. So I don't think any of you will have a problem like that one. But the true victims are the people dying on the streets of New York, which New York's racist attorney general does absolutely nothing about. She only wants to get Trump. So just think of it. They're coming after me fast and furious, not because I did anything wrong, because I didn't. I think they're taking their orders from Washington.